Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you next in love. If this reading resonates with you, I'm just going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. You can also now check me out on TikTok and Instagram for additional content, and I have those links in the description box down below, along with the cards that I'm using and ways that you can get a private reading. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, my dear Geminis, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see who's coming towards you next in love. Who's coming towards you next in love? All right, we've got the Page of Swords, so it may be somebody that you're meeting online, or this is somebody who's definitely checking up on you. They're doing their research. They're checking to see, you know, who, if you're single, maybe talking to friends and family. This could also be somebody who kind of watches you, not in a creepy stalker vibe, at least I'm not getting that yet, but if you work with this person, they might kind of side glance at you in a good way. Yeah, this is somebody who's definitely keeping an eye on you. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is somebody who has sort of they're very intellectual. This is somebody who's also very strong. Could be a feminine energy, although it doesn't have to be. This is somebody who is definitely going to be very logical and very head over heart, because we see that there's that cup in that little cage. So this is somebody who's not going to maybe show a whole lot of emotion at first. Again, they're trying to suss you out. They're trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out if they're going to take a risk and move towards you. Wow, King of Swords in reverse. For some of you guys, this is an X, okay? Really strong air energy. I mean, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they probably have prominent air in their chart. The King of Swords in reverse tells me, you know, it's possible this person has been through like a nasty breakup or divorce. So you might talk about that. You might know that about this person. And it could be somebody that you're not talking to right now or you're in separation from. So the way it's going to make you feel, the Sun card in reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Magician in reverse, very interesting because Taurus got this same card in the same exact placement. This is Gemini and Virgo energy. Some of you guys, you're not going to be sure how to read this person or if you can believe this person. Magician in reverse. Some of you guys, this is somebody you know and you guys are not communicating. If this person reaches out, Gemini, you might have to you know, you might feel with that Five of Wands a little bit conflicted. For a lot of my Geminis, I do feel this is somebody you already know, and I feel like, you know, there's a little bit of fighting or arguing or bickering that might take place, either because they've ghosted you, they pulled their energy back, or maybe you've blocked them. I think you're still going to be really happy to hear from this person, but you know that there's a lot that you have to work through. Now, if this is somebody that you don't really know, you're not going to be so sure if you can trust them because they are very, it's not that they're cold, but they're somebody who doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. They're very head over heart. They're very intellectual. So you're not going to be sure that they're going to be a really good fit. Some of my Geminis, you guys have a lot of options around you and you're having fun, flirting, dating, getting out there. And you realize there's something here that you might feel like they're hiding something. And I do. I feel like this person is, you know, they're not going to take action before they feel like they have all the facts, like they know everything. And with the Sun card in reverse, I think you're actually going to hide your feelings that you're very happy that they reach out. Even if you guys, even if you're mad at them or even if you have them blocked, there's a part of you that's going to be like, yes. Or I knew it. Okay. But, you know, make sure that you're getting all the information, Gemini, with the Magician in reverse, because there's a possibility here of misunderstandings. I think you're also a little bit worried about compatibility between you and this person. This is a very strong Mercury retrograde energy coming through, which has been popping up in my readings a lot lately. So just make sure that, you know, you guys might have very different love languages or different styles of communication. So just watch that. All right, the type of relationship, it will be the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So Gemini, I am getting a big warning here with these cards. There's a real strong possibility that there's a lack of compatibility between you guys, especially the way that you guys communicate. You know, this person might be somebody who's very quiet, holds back a lot. They're not very emotional. And if that doesn't work for you, I do see that leading to some problems. I also feel like there's an energy of loneliness pervading this relationship. And I know this is like not exactly what you guys want to hear, but with the Six of Pentacles, somebody's going to be giving more than the other. And I feel like it's going to be a hard time. It's going to be hard striking a balance. Like it's like one of you might really like to go out. I feel like that's you, Gemini, and this other person might be much more of a homebody. They're kind of quiet. They're kind of intellectual. They might be a little bit controlling as well. And you might feel like they hold themselves back a little bit too much. So I definitely feel like there's an imbalance, or you guys have a very different love language. The Five of Pentacles, you know, is about somebody feeling like they're not good enough. So Gemini, if this person makes you feel like you're not good enough, or if they make you feel bad for wanting to go out and chatting and talking, you know, Gemini energy is about having your fingers in a lot of different pies. You know, I think it's going to be really important that you see things very clearly and you communicate very clearly to avoid arguments, to avoid, you know, feeling alone in a relationship, or like you guys just don't share the same vision. So your advice here is the Star card and the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. So some of my Geminis, if this is a past person, you know, I'm getting a real strong energy, and I know it's not what a lot of you guys want to hear, but to stay single, okay? If there's a lack of compatibility, even if you're just feeling lonely, if you guys have blocked each other and this connection, there's a lack of compatibility, the Eight of Wands in reverse, you know, even if you really miss this person, Spirit's saying to like hold on to hope and to faith, you know, that something better is going to come your way. If you know this is a situation that always sort of, you know, you fall into the same habits, or there's a lack of compatibility, or this person doesn't show you your worth and your value, or makes you feel alone, or they don't sort of reciprocate your energy, Spirit's asking you to see things very, very clearly. They're showing me a meme, Gemini, that just because you're, you know, just because you're thirsty doesn't mean you have to drink poison, right? And for some of you guys, this is a toxic ex or a connection that you may have tried once or twice in the past, and you know that it doesn't work for you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Hold yourself in high regard with the Nine of Pentacles, because Spirit's saying that you're good on your own, Gemini. Even if you are trying to manifest love and you're ready for love, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to make it work with this particular person. All right, so Spirit's saying with the Temperance energy, yeah, so I do see that this, for many of my Geminis, this is a past person who's coming back in. The Temperance card tells me that there's still some healing that needs to take place, but it's really important, Gemini, that you get out of your head. Don't overthink things. You know, you're not stuck. Some of my Geminis, you might be getting into a defeatist thinking that, well, like there's nobody else out there, or, you know, I don't get along with anybody like I do with this person, but I'm seeing that there are obvious red flags between you and this person who's trying to come back into your life. Okay, for a lot of you, it doesn't feel like it's somebody new, especially with this King and this Queen of Swords. You know, and the King of Swords in reverse is definitely a big red flag, because this is somebody who's very controlling. This is somebody who's, you know, even borderline narcissistic. So even if it's a new person, just take the time to make sure that you guys are on the same page, and that they're giving you your worth and your value, that they're asking you questions, they're investing in you. It's not all about themselves, and that they're showing some sort of emotion and love and care. Because I feel like it's really time that you get that, Gemini, because I feel like you guys have been suffering for quite some time. You guys might have been single for a long time, and maybe even dating, but Spirit's saying, you know what, if it's not a right fit, Gemini, you know, you are going to be manifesting with this Star card your hopes, your dreams, and your desires. And if you have this person blocked, or you're not talking to them, I know this is kind of a harsh message, but it might be better just to keep it that way, okay? Because I do feel that there's a lack of balance, and this person might try to rush you, or they might try to come rushing back in, Gemini, with the Six of Swords and the Temperance card in reverse. But I feel like they bring a lot of conflict, and they're really up in their head, or they make you feel really up in your head. And I'm just getting like, negative vibes off of this reading, to be honest, Gemini. And I wish it were different. Okay, so I know this isn't going to be a reading for all of you, but whoever needs to hear it, you do need to hear it. And you already know in your heart of hearts that, you know, this connection just doesn't work, or you guys aren't compatible, or they don't show you enough love and affection. the Queen of Wands. So what I feel, Gemini, this is your energy. I really do. I feel like you guys are ready for love. You're ready to attract somebody who likes the same things as you do, whether that's going out, whether that's art, film, whatever. But the Queen of Wands is about passion. And I feel like this person, they're all up in their head. And they may be trying to come back in and try to, making an appearance because they feel you slipping away from them or they feel you moving on. And just be aware of that they're not coming back in just to try to control the situation or make sure that nobody else has you. All right, so yeah, I told you I wasn't getting like a real creepy stalker vibe off that Page of Swords initially. I just kind of get a big warning sign here. All right, I do feel like you're attracting somebody new. Okay, but it is going to be important that you purge and release this past person. All right, so we get I'm awakening. Yeah, so Gemini, this could be your energy, and I see that with the Two of Swords. This person was definitely in your life to teach you a lesson, okay, whether it was a short-lived commitment or whether it was something that was long-term. I think you're starting to see that you deserve better and that you can and will attract better. So we get telepathic communication. You guys might be very, very connected. The etheric cords between you and this person are very strong. Again, I feel like this person is checking up on you. They might be dreaming about you. They might be obsessing over you. They might be thinking about you a lot. I'm getting that really strong. I run because I fear my feelings. So I feel like this person, again, this person has a very hard time expressing emotions. And I'll choose you in a heartbeat over and over again. This person, they definitely are zeroed in on you, Gemini. But truthfully, I feel like you're ready for something new. You're ready for more passion. Of course, it's going to be completely up to you, and it depends on what has unfolded between you and this person, Gemini. But I do feel like they're still trying to figure out what's going on with you. They're still trying to figure out how to approach you. If you guys have them blocked, I do feel like they're trying to reach you in other ways or reach you through friends and family. I just don't get a really awesome vibe off of this person. But again, use your own intuition. It feels like it's a past person that doesn't want to let you go, Gemini. And I feel like you're ready to spread your wings and fly with that Queen of Wands. Healing family issues. Some of you, you may have been married to this person. You may have a family with this person. For others of you, the purpose of this relationship, they're really highlighting some shadow work that you need to do. You may have a history of calling in or attracting people like this that recreate home for you, either, representing, your maternal or your paternal figure. This is something that needs to be purged and released so that you can call in something healthier, something reciprocated, okay? And make the effort. So it's not going to be really easy, Gemini, because I do feel like you and this past person share a lot of history or a lot of strong feelings. The etheric cord for you guys is very, very strong, okay? And they're actually showing it to me. It's very thick. It's very big, this etheric cord, okay? So it's going to take a lot of effort for you to move on from this person, but I feel like the majority of you, the message here is it's time to cut this cord. It's time for something more. It's time for fun. It's time for sex. It's time for passion. It's time for, being in a connection where there's teamwork and compatibility and building each other up, where you guys are like-minded. Yep. And Gemini, you're being told here to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Some of you guys are a little bit worried that you're going to be single forever or you're never going to really truly meet someone, and this person, I feel like they're comfortable. I do feel like they have good qualities. I'm not saying that they're all bad, but I do feel like there's a better fit for you guys out there. And this love yourself first energy, we've just moved into Virgo season, is telling you to do what's best for your well-being. And for a lot of you guys, I think your intuition is sounding off that this person may not be a really good fit. So just be aware of that, okay? And it may be something that you have to shut down before you call in your next person, okay? And they just keep showing me a really strong etheric cord. This person doesn't really want to let you go. And you may find yourself thinking about them. They're definitely quiet. All right, this person, you may not even realize it. It may be somebody that you just dated very briefly. If you're starting to feel lethargic or fatigued or a little bit confused, or, again, I do feel like there are some energy attachments here, Gemini, that may be draining your energy a little bit. Okay, and we get caretaker. So this person, again, they might have been very caring. Okay, they could be a caretaker for, I'm getting some of you guys, they could be like nurse practitioners, or they could take care of like old folks, or, you know, or work in daycare or something like that. But this is somebody who's very quiet and reserved. I also feel like this person may come towards you and say that they want to take care of you, but I don't feel like they actually meet your needs, Gemini. Okay, so just be really aware of that. I feel like they want to take care of you because they feel like somehow empowered by doing that. All right, and then we get angelic. So this person could have sort of an angelic appearance. For a lot of you guys, I know this is sort of going down a really sort of weird path, but I am getting that what they project to everybody else isn't what is really truly how they feel, because that King of Swords, that's a dark side. Okay, and so again, you know, there might be a lot of people that are like, oh, so and so, you know, they're so kind, they're so loving, they're so giving. But I feel like, Gemini, you already know the truth of this situation. And I do, you know, this is an interesting reading. It's definitely not exactly what a lot of you wanted to hear, but it's definitely something that somebody out there needs to hear. Okay, and so we get trust. The transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So some of you guys, you know, it's about accepting your current situation. You may be single, you might be wanting love, but once you realize that you're loving yourself, you're focusing on yourself, you've made some tough decisions, that, you know, you realize that your love life is in the process of transforming, but this may be a past energy that you need to release before you really truly manifest, you know, the person that you're desiring, somebody who's a really good fit for you. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Gemini, I may do a bonus reading for you guys because this seems like it's a very specific message. I feel like there's somebody here that's very controlling. And I think it's important that you guys realize that, because love never claims, it allows and it gives. And I feel like this person might be a little bit jealous, or they're definitely keeping tabs on you. Or when you guys were together, they were like, you know, always questioning who you were with or who you were just talking to and that sort of thing. And I really get a kind of an unhealthy vibe from this reading. Okay, so I very well may do a bonus reading because I feel like this is a really specific message for you guys. All right, so, but I do know that somebody out there definitely needed to hear it. All right, so I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.